Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Tetcher, and welcome to the World Heroes Championship title roundup, where we follow Hero League logic of, well, if I beat the best, then surely I must be the best, and we work out who is the current World Heroes Championship title holder. Heads up, I am not editing this that much, so if I make mistakes, I'm just going to talk over them because this is long, and I don't have a huge amount of time to record it. So this is simply a script that I've written. If I make mistakes in it, I'm just going to keep going and talk over them, but I am not going to... Everything's written out correctly, thanks to Bakery, who wrote up the path. So big thanks to him. I've just written the script to make it come across to you guys. So... we're going to start off with the first official Blizzard tournament that had a proper qualification process. To simplify it, we're starting with the BlizzCon 2015 finals. If you have a problem with that, or think it should have started earlier, or just disagree with me in general, you can sort off. It's my show, not yours. So, BlizzCon 2015 Grand Finals, where we crown our first champion in the form of Cloud9, an American champion to start off with, who beat out Dignitas in... If the current trend is anything to go by, the first and last time we will have no Korean teams in the finals of a global. So, being the best team in the world, Cloud9 is then invited to China for Gold Series to play against the best that China has to offer. In their first match as the pride of the Western world, Cloud9 retains versus SPT, which is good, followed by them losing to Braveheart 2 days later. Oops, this makes Braveheart the champs, and Cloud9's reign only lasted 12 days. But that's fine, because now we have a new best in the worlds. For 4 days, Braveheart dropped the title to X Team, who drop it 2 days later to Zero. Jesus, China is ruthlessly communist. Come now, everyone. Everyone will have their turn with the title, no pushing. But Zero, they're actually able to retain for 2 whole matches from the 25th of November to the 8th of December, beating out the aforementioned X Team and SPT and AHQ before finally losing to E-Star, making them the current title holder, and the time held by the champs of Zero was 13 days. So, E-Star are the current champions and retaining versus Edward Gaming and Zero before finally giving the title a chance outside of Gold Series by bringing it to WCA. And oh god, I've just remembered WCA was a thing, because that WCA tournament was... No, focusing on the actual games. So in WCA, E-Star once again beat out Braveheart. And now it's time, we all saw it coming, MVP Black win, lol. So full disclosure, I have a huge amount of time to cover here, and not a huge amount of time to do it, like I said. So it is time for the quickfire round, aka MVP retained versus who. So starting off, WCA MVP retained versus Cognitive, Braveheart, G2, ASD, E-Star. Then they retained the Super League versus YB and Team Hero. Power League versus Mighty and Rave. Back to Super League versus TNL, then Hero again. Power League versus ROMG, TNL, and Hero again. Super League, TNL, Power League, TNL, Spring Global Champs versus Adventix and TNL, E-Star and Edward Gaming. Super League Season 2, versus ROMG. Gold Series Spring versus E-Star, X-Team and OMG. Super League versus Mighty. Gold Series versus E-Star twice. Super League versus Tempest and TNL before finally losing the Super League Season 2 finals to Tempest with a title reign lasting from the 17th of December 2015 till the 5th of June 2016, which is a title reign of 172 days. And MVP lose the title. Oh my god. So now we enter... I'm out of breath for that. So now we enter the reign of Tempest. I do not envy myself editing that previous bit because I don't know what I'm doing for the editing, so I probably just made it really hard on myself. So we enter the reign of Tempest, who are bringing the championship to the Summer Global Championships to see if they can hold on to the title and become the Summer Champions at the same time. In the tournament, they play some of the best that every region has to offer, but they managed to hold it against the ex-title holders X-Team, the first title defense versus a European team, My Insanity, and then also ex-title holders E-Star before finally finding themselves back up against MVP Black. And wow, this series. Before I tell you the result, I'm going to put a link to the VOD of this game in the description below. If you haven't seen it yet, or just don't know the results, then pause this video, go watch that series, and then come back, because seriously, what a final. I will wait. Okay, so everyone back? all caught up, just can't be bothered? I don't care, I'm just a voice on a YouTube video, not the police, not your parents. So Tempest hold versus MVP Black by the skin of their teeth and take the title on to Power League Season 2. In the Power League, they play and retain versus Team Miracle, L5, who are XTNL, now reloaded, ROMG, but then, while I was in the process of writing this script, Tempest have dropped the title in a 3-0 to L5. Reminder, XTNL players who, on their 8th attempt, have finally managed to get a hold of the title of the best in the world via Hero League logic. I would love to take it further, but as of recording, L5 is currently the champion, and their next match is in 4 days. So for now, this is the end of our story with L5 being the champions. So here's what we've learned. Longest title reign to date is by MVP Black with 172 days, defending the title for 32 times. The shortest title reign is X-Team with 2 days, and EU is the only one of the top 4 regions to never hold the title. So I hope you all enjoyed. I may make another one of these at some point to catch everyone up, but it won't be for a while. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.